We're at 103 Highwood Pass, Mr. Ronnie's house. And I'm just recording this video to show what hail damage looks like and proving this hail damage is existent on this roof. There is collateral damage. And I want to show this is not just granule loss. As you can see, this roof is less than 10 years old. But you can see there's well-defined impacts. But the key thing with hail is that these impacts have to, one, damage the matting and leave granules left behind. For example, these granules are embedded into the shingle. And one other key thing about hail is it usually has to be about the size of your tip of your finger or larger to be able to damage the matting, and it's also going to cause soft, bouncy area to the tissue of the matting. And as you can see, when I tap on that, it goes up and down. Let's go to some of the other hail hits that I've marked in this 10 by 10 test square, which I've found 12 or more. This is another one. You can really see that matting's damaged, but that there are also granules embedded into it. This one is another one. It's harder to see because of the brown color, but once again, if I touch, it's sort of like up and down, which means that damage has been created and that the matting is in fact damaged. Let's go to this one right below me as well to show. Let's again zoom in. You can see that those granules have been embedded into that shingle. When I touch it, it's soft to the touch, spongy almost. And as you can see, the surrounding shingle is going up and down. Let's go back over to here. By the way, I'm on the left slope of the house, the far left slope. Just to show a few more examples. Right here and right here. Both of these areas, if I zoom out, you can see the impact from the hail hit, and you can also feel and see the embedded granules into the shingle where hail has impacted the roof. Once again, tapping it, it's going up and down. But the purpose of this video was to record and show that this is in fact hail damage. I will be recording more collateral damage once I get back down from this roof. But other than that, that's the end of this part of the video. I'll see you in the second. Still on the property. This is the right slope. Yeah, this is the right slope. Right beside the slope I was just on. This is a mark that Hancock agreed on. As you can see, if I zoom out, you can still see the hit. And when I touch it, you can definitely see that it is going up and down. Yeah, this is in fact hail damage on this roof. Here's another hit that Hancock agreed upon.
That one, yep, this one. Yeah.
Soft, damaged matting, embedded granules into the shingle.
Grab up here. Grab up here and just walk the top up. Use my hand to point the top up. And then go down to the corner.
This is another example. And I know they said last time that I would be joining you next time I see you on the ground, but now I'm going to actually show. All right, we're still on the property, as you can see. I just wanted to show the collateral damage to the gutter, or not the gutter, the downspout. They always say typically above shoulder to eye height. I'm currently 5'11", so this is a direct look from my eyes. As you can see, there are impacts all throughout this downspout heading towards the left side of the roof. So I'm gonna grab my chalk. I'm gonna chalk everything out. Or that one covered it up, but it's a very clear impact, which shows that it was coming from the front as well. There's some that indicates that it was coming from the left. more to indicate coming from the left. As we can go up and down, we can see more and more. There's a pretty good one right here. Some more along the side. Some more up top. So this is definitely hail damage. I understand if close to ground level doesn't count, but as you can see right here, these gutter or downspout is pretty badly damaged up and dinged from hail. This is right at my shoulder level, so that's be about 5.5 feet off the ground, maybe a little shorter than that, and then this would be right around 5'6", and of course further up we got some, and that would be above 6 feet. But this downspout's been beaten up pretty bad from hail. Let me walk around and see if I can find any others. There's another downspout. It's been marked. I want to get on the front side of it so that way show that it just came in this direction. You can feel a little dent right here. You can see one right here. This is at above 6 feet, because that is taller than me. That's probably about 6'4". There's another one right here, smaller one, granted, but that's right around my shoulder level. But that is showing the collateral damages there to these downspouts, and that the hail damage is present on the roof. So therefore, that is in fact hail damage on the roof. And that will be the end of my video. Thank you for watching and taking this documentation into consideration.